Adol, we've entered the region known as the Cicatrix. What heading should we take from here, though?
Let's search for clues.
Yes. All will surely follow once we locate that island we glimpsed in the reflecting pool. Not to mention that man we were shown.
You know who he is,
Holy
Leela.
crap on a stick!
Adol! Dead ahead! Off the bow! An aurora! It's gigantic!
That's not all! Look just below it!
Seems to be an island of some kind.
Adol, it must be the one.
Let's make a beeline for that island.
Aye
The Norman's Paradise Lost. Chapter X. Will be the final chapter. Huh. Roxy, now we have the Cicatrix.
It's gotten real cold all of a sudden. The topography in this part of the sea feels a lot more complex, too.
These are fjords, said to have been shaped by glacial erosion in bygone times. Their drifting flows and unpredictable weather leave the region devoid of much human activity.
Well, all the same, everybody should bundle up and keep warm as we sail through.
Good call. Any one of us could wind up sick. Anyone but Gren, that is.
Let me guess. You're trying to say I'm too slow to catch a cold? Well, fine. We'll see who's laughing when this goofball's the only one not cooped up in bed. Hey, Karja! Recognize me? Say something, will ya?
Shoot. No luck.
Okay, on to plan B. Kichi kichi dow!
I get that you're worried about her, but tickling is off limits. Each of us needs to pull their weight right now. So quit wasting time and come do your share of the work.
You're right. Okay, leave it to me, Rosa.
And here I expected the events at the throne to leave everyone discouraged. These children truly are tenacious.
As long as we find a way to fix everything. As long as there's hope. Fine. That we don't get discouraged.
We're just offshore of the mysterious island. It's beautiful. And yet somewhat unsettling at the same time. What a curious place.
We're making port over there, right, Adol?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get ready to drop bang. Kerr? Huh?
And it's gone.
But why? How?
Everyone, off the starboard stern!
Are you freaking kidding me?
Well, there's a kick in the head. The whole thing just up and moved, Aurora and all.
I don't understand.
Let's try approaching it again.
Right.
I have a feeling the same thing will happen.
Okay, let's pick up the pace.
It's like it's guiding us further and further deeper in the Cicatrix.
Not again.
It's like a mirage.
Bifrost.
Bifrost. That's the name of the illusory sea from Norman myth, no? Legends claim it exists between this world and the next. Niflheim. Is there truth to that?
I couldn't say. This would be the first I've seen of it. But to think it would appear in Obelia Gulf.
Consider the way that island vanishes whenever we draw near, though. Do we know for sure it actually exists?
That's all we have to go off right now.
Ado. You're right. We shouldn't just give up.
Sad. We're just going further and further into the cicatrix. Further into the Rogue Sea. The Rogue Sea is pretty small. Not.
Winds, give me strength!
Damn! I really thought we had it!
If third time wasn't the charm, I'm not too hopeful about the fourth and fifth.
What is it, Rosa? Is that a ship?
Judging by its distinctive shape and, above all, the size. Leela!
Yes. That is Rollo's Ark. I'm certain of it.
You did mention earlier that one of them had vanished without a trace.
Same one we're looking at now?
Like as not. But for what reason is it here?
What purpose?
What do you mean? Can't you tell? It showed up to give the Sandras a warm welcome.
Into the next world, you mean?
Oh, don't even start! You'll jinx it into existence!
Actually, Gren may just have the right of it.
He does. Wait, the Ark. It's slowly drifting in our direction!
So it is.
Ha! That'll teach you to doubt me.
Rollo. But why?
Off the port side! It's the Balta Sea Force!
Oh, great.
Pick a worse time, why don't they?
Jarl Grimson!
Let's come to this. I had showdown against the Balta Sea Force. Still, can't afford to let them stop us. Use these, Adol. Emergency release supplies from Carbon Trading. For the luncheon. How many golds? Can't forget to measure this. Skip. I can't skip.
So yummy! I'm in heaven! This meal is sublime indeed. I
Yay.
shall savor it well.
Subliminus. Back to Terror. Right. Leave it to them to find a great timing for this. Soti.
Shields up! Fire! How do you like that?
How do you like this?
How do you like that? We've taken a hit!
Hell, we did.
Enemy fleet neutralized!
sure put up a fight.
Just be glad that we sent them packing.
Something's not right.
Agreed. It's for a fact that we just engaged the Sea Force's first flotilla. But Jarl Grimson's flagship, the Norgest, was nowhere to be seen.
Dead ahead! Another ship is emerging from behind the arc!
There it is.
A surprise attack from the Norgest! So the entire first flotilla was only a decoy? All hands, stay alert! The real battle's yet to come!
Secret weapon, go! Fire!
Take the shot!
Suck on this!
Take the shot!
Suck on this!
Take the shot!
I'm a weak ship, that's me.
How do you like that?
Now!
It's because I was very careful. Back off.
The Norgest has gone silent.
Booyah!
Is it finally over?
I don't think it can go anywhere fast after taking all that damage. Jarl Grimson.
Oh, he's on the Ark, for sure.
The Ark!
Seeing one up close truly puts into perspective how enormous they are.
They were constructed that way to deliver not only humans, but also flora and fauna from the flood. What's more, I suspect that this is the selfsame Ark Rollo himself had ridden.
Let's check it out. Off you go, Karja.
Rollo went missing upon this very Ark. With luck, it will contain some indication of what befell him.
Step 1 is to explore the place.
Just so, Rollo's private quarters should be someplace within. If there are indeed any clues left behind, that is where we will find them.
There's no knowing what awaits up ahead. Let's to prepare on the Sandras first.
Switch! Switch!
Hey, boy. Looks like the Sandras didn't suffer any major damage in that last battle. Pretty well, considering who we're up against the Sea Force. We're not out of the woods yet. Anyway, just leave the ship to us. You guys should focus on the Ark. Huggle seems to be worried about Karja. Thank you, Huggle. Yours is a heart both loyal and true. First flotilla is the strongest in the Billiard Gulf by far. I am pleased to be able to fend them off, of course. But it is an unhappy day when one must fight against his own comrades. We wish to prevent any further tragedy, if nothing else. How exactly that is achieved, I leave to you, Battle. Our princess is in your hands.
What would...
Oh, I don't know.
I hope it helps.
Bastard.
Anything, please.
There! All good to go!
Something that massive can't be called a ship. It's practically a floating building. The fact it was able to come this far goes way beyond just a shock. It's genuinely jaw-dropping. So how does a craft of this size even manage to stay above water? I don't know. Such a beautiful ship. But it could hardly guess it was constructed more than 100 years ago. One would have fleeing island earlier. Certainly no shortage of oddities afoot. Perhaps these oddities, very oddities that would have the potential to save young Karja. Do be careful in there. Shall await your safe return. This is incredible. What a splendid ship. People of antiquity used this ark to overcome the great calamity, did they? Just thought of this rather moving to me somehow.
Karja, gonna be okay, just know it.
I'll wait here until you get. As you managed to drive over the wall of sea for somehow. Still a big threat to take care of. Still can't bring myself to relax. I'll make sure the ship is in order, though. You just take care of Karja.
Hello, Leela, be careful over there. It's a dear friend to us. Please bring her back to who she is.
Speed this shit up. Someone has a freaking quest in here. I swear these people. Leela told me that a lot of the sea animals from ancient times were loaded onto that ark. And if any of them is still around somewhere. I can't believe the ship actually managed to drive out a bolt of sea force. This isn't the time to be awestruck, though. But when there is new things that need doing. Give it your best out there. The little Miss Karja's sick too. It appears we don't have a moment to spare if we hope to save Miss Karja. Conduct some research into Bifrost, that mysterious island. Adol Leela, conjuring you to investigate the ark. Yep. And I'm even gonna talk to you. So, doing your voice is kind of annoying. I don't want to speed this up. Yep. Are you worried about her?
Adol, Yoko, I'm okay. I'm going to come back from this. Just give me a little time.
The Karja's voice just now? Just a figment of the imagination. Yeah, I heard her too.
Yep.
That's good. Still in there. It's a first battle, but it appears you don't see its injuries. Yes, and Karja seems fine as well. On examination, there are no issues with her reflexes or motor skills. She should be able to perform at her usual level of ability. Can't say I'm not concerned, but even so, best luck in there. Let's say I'm motivated. Oh, I need to speed this up. I just want to speed this up. I'm sorry. I just need to speed this up. Sorry, I just need to speed this up. I'm very sorry. I just need to speed this up.
Hey.
No.
Okay. All done. Handles like a dream, guaranteed. Okay. All done. What's next? Okay, all done. Okay, all done. What's next? Don't let...
They say that anything a craftsman creates is a beautiful soul. The way I see it, the dark appears. For a soul and soul has a deeper meaning. Seems you speculate so much, and for such can feel it too. Hey there, no need to be scared. All of us on the ship right there with you. And now we have you. Yeah. Everyone, let's go back.
Oh. Here.
Ultimate. There were all of them.
Allow. good to go.
Let's go up the arc. Alright, that works. Limitless.
Should be a good spot to rest. Switch! How's that?
It does change a lot.
Burn to cinders! This one's strong. Burn to cinders! Fire and ice! Pierce through! Flames! Pierce through! How's that? How's that? Watch the attack! How's that?
Is that Karja? It is Karja. Or Rollo.
Switch! Flames! Pierce through! Blast off! Fire! Mana! Flames! Pierce through! Burn to cinders!
Blue crystal water, huh?
Karja, even after sealing her consciousness, she is still able to fight as one with you, Adol. Perhaps it is your bond as shield brethren that allows her to do so. We simply must find a way to save her.
We do. It's not because of Yo Brimson, because he's just being a pain in the ass. Not even paying attention to what Al is actually trying to achieve here. This is where we start. Oh, okay. I'm confused. see. I guess you could say GG.
Team up! Blast off! Switch! Burn to cinders! Burn to cinders! How's that? Switch! Rage! Mana fire!
Cool, got everything.
Flame off! Let's catch our breath.
Rollo housed a multitude of flora and fauna within his ark. This section of it was presumably used to accommodate them.
Why'd he go and do that?
Rollo harbored much regret over the countless lives he claimed in the past. I imagine he wished to redress those wrongs, even during the Great Calamity.
Well, ain't that noble of him?
Oh, great.
Didn't realize his hull held so much history. Not that I give a picker's ass one way or another.
Grimson.
Well, if it ain't my however many greats, Granny and La Leela, you're looking fresh-faced yourself, Adol. You know, I held out a sliver of hope that the throne would tie this up with a neat little bow. Turned out to be a bust, though, eh?
So you survived.
You expected me to go down with the ship? Not before I get what I'm after. Now hand over Rollo back there. What's this? Old Grand sealed consciousness away or something? Won't do much good, aside from delaying the inevitable. Soon enough, she'll brush that seal off and strew disaster out every which way.
Karja is a living memento of Ilena. You ought to be cherishing her, if anything.
Karja is in Rollo's clutches now. Doesn't end with her either. That whore son robbed Ilena of her life. And her dream along with it. How's Warg holding up?
Never stood a chance. He's off on that one-way trip to Harside in Walhalla now.
I see. Well, good on him. It's been a long 10 years of us tearing up the battlefield together.
Your nose is running.
Huh?
Drop the tough act, Grimson. Every time you try to choke back tears, they just come out in sniffles and snot instead.
Ha! Shut your gob.
Stings, don't it? Making it all the way to Britae, just to have one of our own stab us in the back. Gods blind me. Just how long do we have to keep these plundering expeditions up? Even I've had more than I can stomach.
How long? Try forever. Losing our homeland to the dire winter drove us Normans into eking by on what we can loot for over a century. Can't well think of any other way we can live this late in the game.
Why not make one for yourself, then? A new homeland, that is.
Huh? Who the devil are you? Take whatever you're peddling and beat it. Can't you tell a couple of chewed-up, shat-out warriors when you see them?
My name is Ilina. Ilina Balta. I was raised here in Karnak, but my veins run with the blood of Normans. On that note, how would you like to be my shield brother?
You're what? I wrote the lass off as a nutcase. Didn't humor her one bit at the start. But she just kept coming back to see me. That day, the next, and every day after. I learned that her father had gone off to Walhalla during an expedition. For us Norman warriors, being Walhalla bound's the highest honor there is. But after losing her dear old dad, she didn't find the idea all too compelling.
What good is Walhalla if it means leaving everyone else behind in a living Nibelhel?
From then on, Ilina attempted to put a fleet of her own together. We Normans had become sea-going brigands after the dire winter forced us off our native land. So Ilina wanted to find us a place where we could live in peace, without discrimination. But try as she did to muster some allies to the cause, no one gave her so much as a sidelong glance. At first, I'd only stuck around to kill time while my wounds closed up. Back then, Karnak was packed to the brim with Norman expeditioners. Ilina played it slow and steady, calling out to every ear she could bend till, sure enough, she started gathering up a group of supporters, one member at a time. Some had grown weary of fighting, while others longed for untouched frontiers. By the time we built up Balta Island as the hub of our voyage to find a new homeland, I realized that seeing Ilina's dream through had become my own. But then... planting roots in new soil and making a life as new Normans. That was the dream she envisioned.
Grimson.
Now you know why I'm so bent on putting Rollo under the dirt. That's the least I can do to honor the woman whose ambitions outlived her. After what happened to Ilina, I could see from a Cremelia away that Karja might be targeted as her next blood relative. How the Trident didn't recognize Karja as Rollo's descendant, though, is beyond me.
Could it be? Did you purposefully foster Rollo's return in order to defeat him? Was that your reason for sending Karja out on the Sandras?
Go ahead. Call me a failure of a father. I'll just take it in stride.
How could you?
Adel, it wasn't right, the way we made our problems into yours. But it won't be much longer now. We're putting an end to this whole kit and caboodle.
Why couldn't you just talk things out?
With Karja, you mean? Since that day, I've sunk everything I've got to give into paving my way here. The point of no return's long gone now.
Karja? She regained consciousness on her own?
What do you know? Turns out just one punch won't cut it. 2 or 3 ought to do the trick. Ah, who am I kidding? Let's go 10.
Back to your senses, are ya? Sorry to say, though, it ain't gonna change what I gotta do.
Fine by me. You've got my back, right, shield brother?
Always.
Good answer. Time to hold up to your promise.
Well, say your goodbyes, Rollo.
Burn away! Slice and dice! Archbringer! It broke through! Burn to ashes! Fire!
I'll chop you in half! You two are really hanging in there. Question is, how long can you keep it up?
Heads up! Chill to the bone! I'll crush ya!
I'll chop you in half! Looking like real shield brethren now.
All thanks to you!
We'll leave you in the dust, Grimson!
I'd sure like to see you try! Have at you!
It broke through! What? It broke through!
Well, this is around what I expected. Yeah. Too bad it's also the most you can handle. About time you breathe your last, Rollo.
Grimson's not playing around. Fine, I'll crush you! I'm getting pretty pissed off over here! You better be ready to eat those words!
I'll chop you in half!
Switch! Dodge this!
What's a guy gotta do to achieve your dream?
Get over yourself and face me, Crimson!
How's that? To end this!
Hey! There's a lot more where that came from. Did we get him?
Not too shabby. Gotta say, the years are really catching up to me. But the thing is, I'm in too deep to go down and out.
Such speed!
Grimson.
Flamey, did those cuffs just...
You're... It can't be.
Ilona, is that you?
It's always the same with you, isn't it? Can't communicate with others worth squat, yet you'll bust your butt to the bone for them.
What?
Mom?
Yep, that's me. It's been too long.
All this time, you were the shackles of mana binding these two together? By what means?
I don't really have a grasp on it myself. Save that it's allowed me to watch over my daughter, my Karja, this whole way through.
You've been... watching?
As for you, Grimson... I could swear I said not to torment yourself over me. So why is it that I find you crossing blades with our little girl?
Ilona.
You aren't the one at fault. And neither is Karja, needless to say. You didn't just support my dream. You ran yourself ragged to help me achieve it. It just so happened that a few teensy little mishaps piled up from there. Am I wrong?
Teensy little mishaps? Now, if that ain't the understatement of the century.
Rather than standing against Karja, you ought to be standing beside her. That's what a father does, am I wrong? Karja, this is one cruel destiny I've saddled you with. You won't hear me apologize, though. Not just because it wasn't my fault, but because it would mean regretting my bringing you into this world, and that wouldn't sit right with me. Worst of all, it would be spitting on the life you've been striving so hard to lead.
Right.
So, instead of asking forgiveness, I'll be giving you all the support I can. Now and forever.
I don't even know what to say. Thank you for saving me.
Just look at how much you've grown. Adel?
Yes?
Sorry. You're the one who deserves an apology. What with the way I roped you into this mess. That said, I'm glad it was you who happened upon Leela's shell. Something tells me you would have lent a hand even without my meddling. On that note, what do you say to becoming our son-in-law? You'd make a fine Norman.
Huh?
I'll consider it.
I'm only joking. For the most part. Seems my time's up. I'll go with a smile, though. It's not often you get to speak from beyond the grave.
Not so fast.
Grimson, maybe try not to forget my parting words so quickly this time, hmm? The rest is up to you, Karja. Go get him.
Right. Mom.
What sheer force of will.
Huh?
It would seem those shackles are a manifestation of Ilena's resolve.
How did that even happen?
The reason her will has assumed physical form is unknown to me. Perhaps it would have been possible with the power of the Sea King's throne, but...
I see. Hey! Grimson! What now? You still looking to fight?
The mood's past. Reckon I'll take some good long puffs and mull things over.
Let's move on ahead, Adel.
Now we know we have an audience.
Aye. Wouldn't want to embarrass ourselves in front of her now, would we? All right. Let's get back to searching for Rollo's room. I'm not about to sit around waiting for a savior. Better to carve your own path forward.
Karja, your fortitude never ceases to amaze me.
3 and 2.
Switch!
Switch! Ah!
We're both getting better!
Yeah! Let's keep it up! Hut! Yes! A rare find! Here goes!
Switch out! Hup! Hup!
Oh, the XP that they give is gorgeous.
I'll crush ya! Lana! You ready?
Switch! How's that? A rare... Fine!
Sure is. Very rare and gorgeous finds.
I'll be right back.
Switch!
Switch!
Switch out! Hup!
Switch!
Switch out! Hup!
Switch!
Switch! Hup! Hit!
Switch! A rare find!
Switch out! Hup! Hit! Yeah! Hup! Save this for ya! Thimble Slayer! Hit!
Switch!
Switch out!
Switch! Hut!
Switch out! Hup! Hit! Yeah!
Almost level 80.
That should just about do it! Let's join forces!
What the heck is that thing?
Yeah! Here I go! You ready? Heads up! Shield easy pickings!
Switch! Fly away!
Excuse me.
Take this!
Eat this! Eat this!
Doesn't even give us half of the experience we need. Well, let's level up once again.
Now we're even more in sync!
Xena Striker.
Don't let your guard down just yet, Adel.
Strength to defense disparity increases damage. Holy shit, that's so cool.
Here goes! Burn this cinder!
Switch out! Freeze solid!
Is it a good thing to have a darkness thing?
That's the stuff!
One more treasure chest, huh?
Alright, better mark this area on the map.
She got healed.
What's this room? It's sparse, to say the least.
While that may be so, I do believe this is Rollo's personal cabin. The man would always furnish his quarters with only the barest of necessities.
Wait a sec. Have you never been in this ark before, Leela?
The two of us were not in each other's company from the deluge onward. Rollo was hastening to ensure the safety of all in his realm, be they man, beast, or vegetation. At that same time, I was fully preoccupied with keeping the three generals at bay. We entrusted our daughter, Lana, to one of Rollo's men, after which...
So you and Rollo had a girl?
Huh. Not what I would have guessed.
Indeed. Sadly, that was the last and final time I ever saw her either.
Must have left you at a real loss. What say we turn this place inside out then? Maybe it'll help us fill in a few blanks.
Karja. I would appreciate that.
Stop, just chest. Oh yeah, esoteric pounding text. On a berry duration.
Oh, lucky me!
Plus 200%. Just say that the ship's going to be OP. In the 10th day of the disaster, my destination was set. Once I reach it, however, there will be no coming back. Leela, Lana, forgive me. Maybe that on the day I took the throne, the time of reckoning had already been decided. No matter what retribution awaits me, I must face the consequences of my actions head-on. Upon my arrival, I will be sure to plant the flowers that she loved. Those delicate, white bellflowers.
Yeah!
After much effort, Adol managed to open the uncooperative drawer. Inside was a single sheet of paper.
Is this a hand-drawn sea chart?
Yes. It appears to map out the cicatrix.
What's this X for? Comes with a note, too. The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights.
Northern Lights. So an aurora.
First thing that springs to mind is that island that keeps running away from us. The rainbow and unconscious path parts, on the other hand, have me lost. Maybe we're better off heading for wherever that X marks instead of racking our brains into mush.
You might be onto something.
Aye. And going by this map, it doesn't look all that far from here.
Indeed. Your words may very well ring true.
All right. Then it's settled. Let's circle back to the Sandras and set sail on the double.
Eagles reconnaissance marked the surrounding terrain exploration points.
Oh, a new letter?
Hey, Mr. Edgel and Miss Karja. Substance resembled to iron freedom splattered multiple times over. Coast of Vinker Island, threatening our very way of life. That Elmer Village and Fallen Island experience something similar as well. Yes, you come speak with us. She'll be waiting on Anchor Island. The chief now.
Missing power of Krieger coming from an inland in a rogue sea, they pray to be in a broader large group. It'd be wise to pay the area visits when circumstances allow. And the penguin. So the rest. Huh. Jesus Christ. Those maps.
All right, let's go!
Here's your fish. That's the last large fish. Aw, I think it's thanking us. I'd be happy to take this. Wing stares straight at Adol. Hey, telling me to sting seriously once more. Oh, seems it's finally full. And in perfect health now, too. What time if you ask me? Right now it's feeling well enough to head back wherever it came from. Nope. Or it does. Lead over the ocean and vanish beneath the surface. I'm a little worried. Do you think it'll make it home safely? Relax. Just think about how many of our fish have buried wolf down. After all that, that'd be a myth that didn't survive. No point dwelling on it. She kept moving too.